Hey everyone, today I'm diving into something every mobile app developer face at some point. Should you go native or should you go cross-platform? Let's break it down. Alright, first up, the native development. When I say native, I'm talking about building apps specifically for platforms like iOS or Android. The biggest advantage here is the performance. Native apps are optimized for their platforms. They run faster, looks more polished, and have full access to all the device features like camera, GPS. Think of it like custom tailoring a suit. It fits perfectly because it's made for you, but that comes with some price and time and money. Developing two separate apps means double the work, double the code base, and well, double the headaches. Also, you need developers who are experts in both platforms. It's definitely the higher road. But if you got the resources, native is really hard to beat. Now let's switch to Wheels cross platform. Some frameworks like Flutter or React Native let you write code once and deploy in both iOS and Android, even in the website. The major win here? Efficiency. One code base means you can develop faster and maintain easier. Plus, it saves a ton of money, which is great if you are a startup or working with a tight budget. However, the trade-off is performance. Cross-platform apps may not be as snappy or integrate smelly with device features as the native apps. Also, you might run into some issues with platform-specific bugs. It's like buying a ready-made suit of the rack. Yes, it works, but it might not be a perfect fit. So, which one should you choose? If it boils down to your project, needs, and resources, if you need top-notch performance and have the budget, go native. If you need to get to market quickly and want to save some cost, cross-platform is your friend. Remember, there is no one-size-fits-all. Weigh the pros and cons based on your specific situation. And whichever road you choose, just make sure it aligns with your goals and resources. Okay, now let's dive a bit deeper into the specifics of each approach. Native development allows you to leverage the full power of the platform's capabilities. For instance, you can use the latest apps and features of your zone as they are released. This is particularly beneficial for apps that requires advanced functionalities like augmented reality of complex animations. The user experience is often smoother and more responsive, which can be a critical factor for the user retention. On the flip side, maintaining two separate code bases can be a logistical nightmare. You need to ensure feature parity between the iOS and the Android versions, which can be challenging and time-consuming. Now let's talk about cross-platform development in more detail. Cross-platform frameworks have come a long way. They offer a near-native experience and are constantly improving. And here, one of the biggest advantages is the ability to share a significant portion of the code based cross-platforms. This is not only speed up development, but also simplify maintenance. However, there are some limitations. For example, you may not have immediately access to the latest performance-specific features, and while performance has improved, it still might not match that of a fully native app. So, how do you make the final decision? Consider the complexity of your app. If it requires heavy use of device-specific features, native may be the way to go. But on the other hand, if your app is relatively simple and you need to get it in the market quickly, cross-platform could be more suitable. Also, think about your team's expertise. Do we have developers who are proficient in both Swift and Clothing? Or they are more comfortable with JavaScript and Dart, for example? Your team's skill set can specifically influence your choice. And the budget is another crucial factor. Native development can be more expensive due to the need of a specific development in the longer development plan. Cross-platform development can be more cost-effective, especially for startups or small business. Ultimately, the decision should align with your business goals and project requirements. Remember, there is no one-size-fits-all. Weigh the pros and cons based on your specific situation, and whichever route you choose, just make sure this aligns with your goals and resources. And that is for today. Thank you so much for watching.